Hi guys, it's me, Victoria, and today I wanted to make a video as sort of a follow-up video to this one I made about how to get over a dance phobia. And it was basically my story of how I actually had a true phobia of dancing. I could not participate in any wedding, dance party, bar mitzvah, any high school dance, my prom, any college party. No, I could not dance. And it was a huge mental struggle because I really wanted to, and I plotted and planned like how I could step on the dance floor, but I was too self-conscious. I just thought, what the hell? You expect me to just get on there and start like spazzing out and moving like some fool? Like, I didn't know how to dance. I'm like, how do these people know how to dance, one? And how are they so free and uninhibited, too? I'm like, I admire you people. So yeah, it was really a mystery to me how people were so confident that they could just dance. So anyway, I told the story in that video of basically how I decided, I was going to do it, and I did it, and I, learned. It wasn't that crazy, just kind of like swayed to the beat. But anyway, I'll link that video down below. But in today's video, I wanted to talk more about this idea I had in that last video that was kind of like the people who are the most, who have a phobia of dancing are the people who need dance the most and who are the best dancers. And I just kind of had this like idea, but I started thinking about it and I kind of understood more why that is. Because I was thinking about also just like the beauty of my dance journey and how it's really therapy, and it's an extremely effective form of therapy for people who have kind of forgotten how to live and who are kind of imprisoned by their own self-consciousness and their own bodies, basically. So I know that sounds like kind of confusing, but basically what happens it's like this. When you're a kid, you're very, very free and you like bounce up and down and you're not self-conscious at all. But then for whatever reason, we become, certain people, especially these people with dancing phobias, become very self-conscious. I mean, for me, it was a combination of being kind of like the fat kid, but, that I could have, if I had like incredible confidence, that wouldn't have mattered. But it was also, a combination of just feeling super insecure about who I was. And I just kind of shut down. And it's like your body shuts down too, and you kind of become extremely stiff. And I was thinking about it the other day, I used to be so stiff at one point that I couldn't walk across a room without feeling every step and feeling extremely self-conscious. I was so self-conscious, I felt like incredibly awkward just walking. That's crazy. So it's like we're kind of living in this prison of self-consciousness. And when we see people dancing, it's like everything we're not. It's like they're so free. They're so uninhibited. They're so alive. And it's like here we are, like trapped in this box. It reminds me of like those Michelangelo sculptures where it's like the trapped slaves, and it's like a unfinished sculpture where these people are trying to break free of a rock, but they're still like, they're not, he didn't chisel them out of the rock completely, they're still like trapped in the rock. And that's how we are before we start dancing. If we can't dance, we are literally prisoner in our own body, in our own stiffness, in our own self-consciousness. And it's not just in our head, our bodies really are stiff. It's like our physical bodies are tensing, and we, even if we tried, we can't just be like, oh, loose. We can't be loose. That is the journey of dance. So basically, the reason you want to conquer your phobia is because you have this desire. You have this subconscious inkling in your head that's like, break free, like live your life, like reclaim your body freedom and everything. And so it's an incredible journey, and dance teaches you how to do that little by little, because to become a better dancer, you have to kind of break through these different hurdles. Like, I wrote down some of them. So basically, like at first, yes, you'll be very self-conscious, like about, revealing your body. Like when I first started dancing, I would never show like my stomach. And I always wore like shorts that were like long, basically. And little by little, you have to push yourself to get over the fear of your own body, showing your own skin. And another thing is like taking up space. Like when you first start dancing, your movements are going to be really small, kind of, and you're not going to feel confident enough to do like big moves and be like strong and powerful, because you have to kind of break through that mental barrier little by little. But when you do, it's literally like these bonds inside you are like breaking, and then your body is free too, and all of a sudden you're a person who can just be like, ah, instead of a person who would be so self-conscious and like. And another really huge one is just the fear of like expressing your emotions. To become a great dancer, you have to not be afraid to like show facial expressions of like, you gotta channel, your emotions through your eyes. That's what makes like a truly great dancer. And you're gonna be too scared to do that because you're gonna have basically the same beliefs that made you self-conscious. Like, I can't do that. I can't show my rage. I cannot show my sexuality. So it's like through dance, you're going to hack away at the exact things that are keeping you self-conscious. So dance somehow is the journey of freeing your body and mind. And when you come out the other end, not like there's an end, because you can always improve and always get better and better at dance, you will have transformed your body and mind, really, and you'll become like so much freer. And I'm not just saying this, like it's really true. It happened to me. Like people now, they'll tell me all the time, you have very open posture. Like, why is that? Or they'll say to me all the time, you're very tall. And I'm like, they always say I'm tall now. They didn't used to say that before. But I do have open posture because of dance. It just teaches you to, just feel okay, like putting, being proud and confident and tall. And actually, there was a point in my adolescence where I hunched over so much. People were constantly telling me, why are you hunching over? But I was self-conscious of my body, and I was scared, and I was extremely self-conscious, and my body had been like traumatized, and dance will heal you of that. So there's so much more I could say. I just wanted to say this one more quote, which I wrote down, which is that I really do believe that people who have a phobia of dance are going to be the most, I'd say, yes, the most powerful dancers eventually, because they have this pain, they have this suffering, they have this battle, they have this fire in them that is like basically them remembering what it means to them, like how much struggle they came from, and that's going to show in your dancing, and you're going to have this champion energy that, and this depth and this passion, because you've been through so much. And it's different than people who just, from the time they were a kid were like incredible dancers, because those people didn't have the struggles you have, but those struggles make you passionate and make you have depth, and people will see that like fire in your eyes. And you'll be able to just bring so much more, depth to your dancing than someone who just was like incredibly free and popular and confident and never insecure can. Because you're kind of probably thinking like, why do I have to go through this crazy journey of like freeing my body? But you know what? it's going to be incredible, and you're going to be so glad you did, and your life is going to be so much richer for having to have that self-growth experience. So don't be jealous of the people who just, it all came to them easily. And you guys, I believe you need to kill your dance phobia. So do it, guys, and ask me for any help. Maybe I can help coach you guys, because you owe it to yourselves. Free your body, body freedom. Okay, bye.